Alright, good evening and welcome to this video, and welcome to Ancient Insights. So today I came across this post on tatars2.com. As you can see here, it says a 3,600-year-old judicial stele, oldest proof of administrative events of ancient Egypt. So let's look at this picture. 3,000-year-old proof of administrative events. This is a stele or a stela. So we're going to look at how the inscriptions here have been translated or deciphered. This stele or stela is a very important stele. It was discovered in the Temple of Karnak in Egypt, which explained one of the administrative processes of ancient Egypt. According to this website, the Judicial Stela or Cairo Judicial Stela is an ancient Egyptian stele issued in about 1650 BCE. Its main purpose is to document the sale of a government office. The monument is considered one of the most important of its kind because it provides valuable judicial information about the provincial administration in ancient Egypt and about both the inheritance of an office and the possibility of trading the office. Its discovery, let's also look at what I've discovered in also Wikipedia. A search on Wikipedia also revealed this. The stela was found in 1927 during some consolidation works in the Great Hypostyle Hall at Karnak in modern-day Luxor, where it was placed during the New Kingdom. The stele is actually older than the Hypostyle Hall, being issued during the Second Intermediate Period, and it is dated to the regnal year 1 of the Theban Pharaoh Nebiryraw I of the 16th or 17th dynasty. The stele is made from limestone and measures 118 centimeters or 46 inches in height and 72 centimeters or 28 inches in width. It is carved with 28 lines of Egyptian hieroglyph text, and it is now housed at the Cairo Museum. Have a look at this. This is the stele. This is the judicial stele. Now look at this section. This is the wing disc. That is the wing disc, and these are the inscriptions. Okay, let's come back to this. The wing disc is flanked by the two ureas. It is surrounded by a double circle, and the body of the two snakes that surround it is reduced to a geometric outline, as it often happens. This is the wing disc zoomed out here. These are the two snakes here and here. The wing disc is flanked by the two ureas. The very presence of the disc at the top of a stele has no doubt a significance that we often forget. It seems that it indicates that the stele was exposed outside in the open air, in one of the courtyards of the temple, which is logical because this stele, we will see, aims to display in the sacred territory a legal text intended for passers-by, and which in fact has nothing religious. Okay, let's look at the translations now. Just below the disc, the first line of text breaks down as follows. On the right and on the left, under the two wings, the name of the disc is written, that of the city of Behudit, the great god, master from the sky, granted by the favor of by the king for being placed in the temple Amun-Re. The favor granted by the king is twofold. It consists both in the gift of the stele and in the authorization to place it inside the temple of Amun. Look at this inscription taken from the stela. The precise indication is given at the head of the stele, which gives it all its meaning. It guarantees the authenticity of the legal document, and it places this text under the protection of Ammon in the temple itself. It was a precise favor and of real practical significance, both for the king and for the official who dedicated the stele. It is, indeed, of the transmission of a major office, that of the governor of el-kab. This was certainly an exceptional fact. There was therefore a real interest for the new owner of the function in what he would make note officially, this transmission, to avoid any dispute. But it was also in the public interest that the condition of this abnormal transmission were out of the question. Let's take a look at line 2 as translated. Line 2 begins the actual text. It includes the complete protocol of the king. Okay, this is it here. It is alive, the Horus, that which makes green the two grounds. The male of the two goddesses, that which is divine in its existence. The Horus, that is beautiful in its risings. The king of High and Lower Egypt, endowed with life, loved by the Ammon-Re master of thrones of the two lands. The great God, master of heaven and son of Re, he lives forever. The one whose heart expands on the throne of Horus of the living. The one who is beautiful to see as the rising of the solar disk. The son of Ammon, that of his flank. He has begotten of his precious seed, the one who is loved. At the end of line 2 and all of the line 3 gives us a series of designations relating to the king. It is a constant process in any stele. Immediately after the protocol, a king's praise is aligned. Alright, so let's look at the event for which this stele was created. The text on a stele reports the sale of the office of governor of el-kab from a man called Kepsi to a relative called Sobeknath, ancient Egyptian official of the second intermediate period. It seems that Kepsi contracted a significant debt of 60 gold deben. One deben was equal to about 91 grams towards Sobeknath, and not having the possibility to pay back, Kepsi decided to sell his office to Sobeknath, who would become the new governor of el-kab, with all the benefit that this charge entailed. All the documents necessary for the transaction were brought to the vizier, a high official in ancient Egypt, to serve the pharaoh during the Old, Middle, and New Kingdom, who checked Kepsi's genealogy in order to confirm that he was indeed a heir of the office. The vizier confirmed that Kepsi, head of the office of governor of el-kab. The whole process was sealed in the vizier's quarters with the participation of witnesses, whereupon Sobeknath received the right to the office. But what is the importance of this? The monument is considered one of the most important of its kind because it provides valuable judicial information about the provincial administration in ancient Egypt and about both the inheritance of an office and the possibility of trading the office. The Judicial Stele is also an important temporal link within the quite obscure period of Egyptian history, the second intermediate period between the 13th dynasty, King Menhotep I, and the later Theban king Nebiryraw I. What do you think about this? Do you have any further information about this stele, or any other interesting idea to share with us? Kindly drop it in comment section, and don't forget to like this video. If you enjoy it, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel also, and enable notifications so you will not miss any updates. Thank you for watching Ancient Insights channel. See you next time.